Ever had your phone die at the worst possible moment? Whether you're traveling, gaming, or just out for the day, running out of battery is the worst. But don't worry, we've tested the best power banks of 2025, so you'll never have to deal with a dead device again. Let's dive in. What is the best power bank right now? I've rigorously tested hundreds, yes, literally hundreds of power banks in recent years, putting me in the perfect position to identify which ones truly deserve your hard-earned money. My pick for the best power bank overall goes to for its portability, quality construction, and the fact that it has USB-C and USB-A ports, which means it caters to both old and new devices, and it has a super handy built-in USB-C cable. While it's my favorite, there are plenty of other options with different price points, features, and brands in mind. For example, if you're looking for a power bank with sheer power, that can give you several recharges of a smartphone or close to a full recharge of a MacBook Pro. Read on for all of my picks for the best power banks you can buy right now. The best power banks of 2025. 1. Anker Nano 10,000 mAh Best power bank overall. While MagSafe power banks are now all the rage, if you need to charge anything else, you still need to remember a cable. The Anker Nano has a built-in USB-C cable and two USB ports, one USB-C and one USB-A. The built-in USB-C cable is a decent length at 0.6 feet, 19 centimeters, and can be used for both charging the power bank and charging other devices. The cable fits through a metal loop on the power bank, keeping it out of the way when not in use and allowing it to be used as a lanyard loop when you're not charging anything. 2. Omnicharge Omni 30C Plus Best Charging Solution. At the center stage of the Omni 30C Plus is an OLED display that shows battery status, power input and output, and battery temperature. The menu is configurable, so you can change the temperature units, display timeout, and more. It's small, clear, and bright. On the rear are the ports. You get two USB-C ports, one is used to charge the batteries, two USB-A ports, and a DC barrel plug that can act as both input and output. Review. Omnicharge Omni 30C Plus. The top consists of 3 wireless charging pads. There's a 10W pad for smartphones, a 5W pad for earbuds, and a small 3W pad specifically for the Apple Watch. Inside the pack are 8 rechargeable lithium-ion batteries with a combined capacity of 25,600 mAh, enough to recharge a 13-inch laptop a couple of times, a smartphone around 4 times, or your Apple Watch 45 times. Omnicharge Omni 30C Plus Tech Specs. Capacity, 25,400 mAh. Ports, 2x USB-C, 2x USB-A, 10W plus 5W plus 3W wireless charging pads. Max output, 100W. 3. Ungreen Nexode 20,000 mAh 130W Best power bank for large power capacities. This power bank is what I'd consider as chunky. It's a fair-sized brick weighing in at a pound. Inside are batteries that hold 20,000 mAh, 72 watt-hours, of power, enough for a few charges of a modern smartphone and more than one charge of a laptop while still being within the limit for airline travel. The batteries are rated for 1,000 recharge cycles, and the unit can hold its power for up to 200 days, which is relatively long. Review. Ugreen Nexode 20,000 mAh 130W. At the end of the power bank, there are 3 ports with a combined output of 130W. 2 USB-C ports, one of which can charge the unit in as little as 2 hours, and a USB-A port for legacy devices. But the real trick up the sleeve of this power bank is the TFT display. This shows a multitude of information, including battery capacity, inputs and outputs, whether trickle charge is enabled, and real-time voltage, current, and power curve. The online reviews for this power bank are very strong, with owners praising its power output, reliability, and dependability. Ugreen Nexode 20,000 mAh 130W Tech Specs. Capacity, 20,000 mAh. Ports, 2x USB-C, 1x USB-A, max output 130W. 4. Ungreen 5000 mAh magnetic power bank. Best small power bank. This is one of the smallest power banks that you can buy, but don't let that fool you into thinking that it's basic. Here, not only do you get 5000 mAh of battery capacity, but you also get a wireless charging pad and a USB-C port that can be used both for charging the power bank and other devices. This bank also supports MagSafe wireless charging for an additional layer of convenience since iPhone owners don't need to carry a cable around with them. Finally, there's a trickle charge mode that allows the bank to charge low-power devices such as headphones or smartwatches without the power bank automatically switching off, so you can keep listening to tunes and audiobooks for longer. This power bank makes a great, stylish, and practical gift. I've sent them out to folks for the holidays, and I also keep a few handy to hand out to people who don't have a power bank of their own. Reviews are very positive for this power bank, and owners are pleased with its size and performance. I noticed some reports of overheating, but I've not experienced that and speculate that the owner might have a thick case on their smartphone. Tech specs. Capacity 5000 mAh. Ports 1x USB-C, 1x wireless charging pad. Max output 15W. 5. Cuctec P-Series 25,000 mAh best power bank for cool, high-tech looks. It's hard to come across a power bank that impresses me anymore. Most are mundane plastic enclosures with a few ports. However, the Cuctec P-Series 25,000 mAh power bank is a game-changer. With its stylish design and advanced technology, it pushes the envelope of what a power bank can achieve. After using it on a week-long trip away from home, I was amazed by its durability. Everything about the P-Series power bank feels premium and stylish, from the packaging to the design. There's even a futuristic pulsing blue light on the front while the power bank is in use that looks very sci-fi. Review. Cuctec P-Series 25,000 mAh. I must admit that my inner geek loves the TFT display on this power bank. It displays important, at least to me, information such as battery level, power, voltage, and current. A tap of the button brings up a graphical display of the input and output wattages. Online reviews highlight the power of this unit, along with the usefulness of the display, and the cool, futuristic styling goes down well with geeky owners. Cuctec P-Series tech specs. Capacity 25,000 mAh. Ports 2x USB-C, 1x USB-A. Max output 210W. 6. Nightcore NB 10000 General 3. Best power bank for the outdoor. Whenever I encounter a power bank that's rated for water and dust resistance, it immediately captures my interest. This kind of resilience in a power bank is not only impressive but also incredibly practical for anyone leading an active outdoor lifestyle. The Nightcore NB 10000 General 3 offers just that, a carbon fiber-clad power bank that has it all. It's ultralight, ultra-thin, and waterproof to IP68. I've thoroughly tested the dust and water resistance of this power bank, and it impressively shrugs off both elements. Review. Claris K5. It has a maximum output of 22.5W and can charge 2 devices simultaneously or charge one while the pack is being charged. The capacity is enough to charge 1.5 to 2 modern smartphones, and the pack can be fully recharged in about 2.5 hours. What sets this power bank apart from the competition is its size and weight. At 0.42 inches and 5.29 ounces, this is the power bank you want to have with you if you're going to be carrying it for days on end. Its lightness was quite shocking the first few times I picked it up. It also excels in cold conditions. I tested the NB 10000 General 3 in cold conditions. I threw it into a freezer at 18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit overnight and found that while the output was reduced, I could still get a respectable 8000 mAh from a fully charged pack. Nightcore NB 10000 General 3 tech specs. Capacity 10,000 mAh. Ports 1x USB-C, 1x USB-A. Max output 22.5W top portable chargers compared which is the best power bank really depends on what you want from a power bank. For some, portability is the main feature. For others it might be having the maximum possible output power. For others, it might be how many ports it has. Factors to consider when choosing a power bank. A variety of factors impact the quality and usability of power banks. Here are some things to take into consideration before buying one. Battery size. Power banks range from giving you a single charge to several charges, and may increase in size and price accordingly. I think of anything below 7,500 mAh as a small power bank that perfect for topping up a smartphone, 7,500 to 20,000 mAh as a medium power bank good for a few recharges, and maybe an emergency top-up of a laptop, and 20,000 and above as a big power bank better suited to those wanting to charge laptops and such or who are going to be away from a power outlet for a few days. Portability. Some people want giant power banks for multi-day adventures, while others want something small they can hold in their pocket for daily charging or emergencies. Design. Some want something stylish and sleek, while others want total geekery and get something that's more like a charging computer than a simple power bank. Weight. Big power banks can really pull on your pocket or bag, so choose wisely if you intend to carry it around with you. Ports. Do you want one or two or more ports? Do you need USB-A or will USB-C be fine? These are points to consider before making a purchase. Pass-through. Do you want to be able to charge the power bank while it is charging other devices? I find this a handy feature when traveling because I can use the power bank as a charger for multiple devices, so I only need a small wall charger. How we test power banks. I test and review a lot of power banks, and this allows me to filter through hundreds of units to find the best of the best. On top of that, I use power banks a lot when traveling or going off-grid for hiking and camping. This allows me to get real-world, hands-on experience of the product for extended periods of time. Finally, every product that I use, test, or review is thoroughly safety tested to make sure that you'll be buying a reliable, safe product. Here are the key factors I consider when testing power banks. Capacity. I've seen plenty of companies make exaggerated claims about their power bank's capacity. I charge and discharge each power bank several times to test the rated capacity to make sure that this corresponds with the capacity stated on the box. Power output. A lot of cheaper power banks might be able to hit the rated power output for short periods, but this can take a dive under heavy load or when the power bank gets warm. I test every power bank under heavy load to make sure that it can output the maximum stated output power for extended periods. Safety. If the power bank overheats in use or when charging, it doesn't make this list. Plain and simple. Robustness. How does the power bank stand up to regular use? Does the shell resist scratches and knocks? Are the ports high quality and durable? If it's going to make this list, it must be tough enough to put up with heavy use. Which power bank are you using in 2025? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech reviews. See you in the next one.